Hi, I'm Karen Taylor here with the Color Vowel word of the day. Today's word is associate or associate, depending on which form of this word you're intending to use. One is the noun form and one is the verb form. Listen again. Associate, 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 associate. What's going on here? Well, they sound really similar, first of all, and that's because both have the stress here on the second syllable, associate and associate, okay? That is, of course, a rose boat vowel. So let's go ahead and mark it as rose. On the color vowel chart here, we can remind ourselves that the watermark W moves up to blue. So this is O, right? O, therefore it's rose boat associate. We can sort of follow the chart with our hand, or if you're not right next to the chart, you can simply move your hand upward as a reminder to narrow your lips and move into that blue position toward the end of this sound. Associate, associate. Now, the one that I'm modeling right now is the noun form. What's going on in that noun form? Associate, like I have a very hardworking associate, right? That's the noun form. In this word, this final syllable is reducing, and here's how it sounds. Associate, yit is that last syllable. The yit is something we would call a reduction. The reduction happens when we're in one place and then we come into a central location, which I'll call schwa, okay? So associate, to it might sound a little silver to you, or it might even be a little bit silver. Associate, 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 associate. Either way, we'll call it schwa just for the sake of simplicity, because the idea is that it's not a full colored syllable. It is a reduced syllable that we'll call schwa, okay? So I'll mark that up here as associate. Here's schwa, okay? Down below, if we think of the verb form, it's associate, associate. So that last syllable is yate, yate, a small gray sound. And that's what we call secondary stress. And so I'll use my hand to show you the difference between no secondary stress in the noun form and then secondary stress in the verb. Here's the noun, associate, and here's the verb, associate, associate. That's the verb form. So that yate part is sort of a second beat to the word, if you want to think of it that way. I certainly feel it that way. Associate. Okay? I associate yellow with happiness, for example. That would be the verb. So down here, the way we can think of it or mark it is by placing that dot that I've used before to indicate secondary stress. And then I can mark that as a small gray vowel. Okay, so that would be for the verb form. Associate, associate. Great. Anything else interesting in this word? There is an invisible sound, of course. There's so often one. Associate, associate. So here's an invisible Y. We've seen these before. Anything else interesting? I think right about there. There are a couple of options for rendering this letter C into its sound corollary, and that would either be associate or associate. So you can use either a S sound or a sh sound. They are both correct. This being a symbol, it's a nice and long phonetic symbol for sh, okay? So sh, there are lots of ways to say this word. It all depends on what you're trying to convey, noun or verb. And then remember, we've got secondary stress when it's the verb form. And that happens with the same way with graduate and graduate, by the way. So find a few more of those and type them in below in the comments. There you go. Color Vowel word of the day actually was a 2 for 1. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.